Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Anshu Sharma here. Today, most people relate love with physical intimacy. Most couples today complain of lack of physical intimacy and lack of emotional connection between them. A feeling of emptiness is felt on account of missing mutual love, respect, and care. On exploration, when we start on our journey of exploring love, we may discover higher states of love. According to doctors, besides emotional, there are various physical reasons for lack of libido like diabetes, high blood pressure, chronic ailments, and hormonal changes during premenstrual periods and menopause. Some of the psychological reasons may include anxiety, depression, work stress, relationship issues with partners and in-laws, multitasking, and lack of sleep. Most dissatisfied females complain about the improper behavior and attitude of their partners, saying after whole day's work they want some quality time, attention, listening, exchange of feelings and emotions. Such females complain they are left behind with unsatisfied body and totally disconnected emotions. Feeling like a victim, they gradually move away, citing various reasons. They try to find solace in going to churches, temples, or joining religious or spiritual groups. Some even resort to going to parties, or they find other avenues for their emotional fulfillment. In the company of other people or other females, they find solace in sharing common feelings and emotions. Deprived males also feel the emotional vacuum and a growing distance between them and their partners. Some resort to extramarital affairs, while others take to alcohol and drugs or simply overdrown themselves in work. Some simply leave it to their fate, doing simply nothing. Overall, everyone is left with their own feelings of frustrations and discontentment. A real vicious circle indeed. In this state of feeling an emotional vacuum and lack of physical intimacy, things change when we put our attention on seeking and giving love. Attention and intention changes everything. What we seek, we get. Synchronicities happen and free us when we seek and explore higher dimensions of love. Seeking love takes us towards exploring a journey of liberation in life, as opposed to liberation in death. In death, seeds of unresolved emotions lie dormant, ready to sprout in next life. Unconditional love for others start with self-love first. In order to reach that state of true, universal, unconditional love for all, we start practicing self-love first with open heart and purity. Self-love for ourselves motivates developing our passions and integrating negativity simultaneously. The power of self-love motivates journey of self-effort, making sacrifices, adjustments, and detachments, and clear our shadow side as well. We become conscious. We get to the source of negative situations and negative emotions, forming wise responses and then turning them into actions. Energies balance and our clouded thinking full of negative emotions and constantly being interrupted by doubts, confusion, fear, anger gets cleared. The whole process involves alchemy, where lower emotions are transformed and transmuted into higher emotions of love, happiness, wisdom, and joy. Our body and mind align. Fragmented soul parts are recalled and integrated to become whole. When we integrate our fragmented parts together, compassion, love, and tolerance for others around us develop at the same time. It is then we become conscious of not only our own physical, mental, and emotional needs, but we become conscious of the needs of our partners as well. We realize what is coming before us in the form of our partner or our family or friends is our own separated and fragmented self. His or her needs are actually reflecting our own deeper inner needs and wants. Their resistance is reflecting our own inner resistance. What one resists, it persists. This realization helps us loosening our stand, and we are able to accommodate other person's perspective. With this, things start changing. As a rope loosens, when either we or our partner relax and let go one end of the rope. It doesn't matter who loosens or let go that end of the rope loosens. Twin flames meet, masculine and feminine aspects merge together. Lower dimensional merge of consciousness propels us seeking higher love. Meditation brings our higher and lower selves together. When all three, our body, mind, and soul, merge into alignment, we get introduced to our divinity or God self. From self-love realization, one graduates to God realization, which is simply seeing oneness in all. Unconditional love for all is the outcome of it. In between come the unconditional love of a realized soul or a realized master. Embracing perspectives, an embodied soul who is a realized soul develops in himself unconditional love and a non judgmental attitude for all. Unconditional love is a great power. It flows from divine source. Compassion and care are its manifestations. Unconditional love flows from the source to the seeker in its purest form because the seeker himself has become pure. Light of consciousness simply shines clearly on him. This light of consciousness, which is being reflected on a realized soul, reflects on us when we come into contact with such a soul. Source love shines on a realized soul, and through him, other souls also get the share of that overflowing source love. As love, light, care, and compassion. Any soul, on coming in physical, mental, or emotional contact of a realized master, develops an energetical etheric connection. A deeper bond of love and respect develops between the two. Telepathy happens naturally. This bond is one of the strongest bond. Once this bond is made, there arises a deep desire to alleviate each other's sufferings and also share each other's joys. Through love for our realized master, humans can experience a taste of divine love in its manifested form. The closest manifestation of a divine love is between a mother and a child. And then it dilutes further to other forms of love. In order to give and keep receiving unconditional divine love, humans have to keep remembering the divine source and also the divine source in human form. In remembrance alone, an instant connection and natural flow happens. The remembrance makes any self-effort easier. But unless and until a firm habit of remembrance is made, effort is required. Circle of love. Even the highest seekers need to consciously stay in their circle of love. This circle of love has divine source love as love for others. In love for others, they are aware of both giving and receiving love selflessly. Their mutual love accommodates people with selfish orientation as well. Any pollution and deviation from unconditional love for a length of time takes a seeker out of the circle of love. Therefore, a constant care and alertness is needed to maintain a conscious, powerful connection with a realized soul and also the seeker. Then, what feeling of love comes closest to feeling the divine love? Divine love is the ultimate love. What does it feel like? Ask yourself a question. Who sacrificed her own blood and bones to make you? Who fed you when you were most vulnerable and fragile? Who changed your nappies? Who put food in your mouth? Who bathed and clothed you? Who took delight in everything you did? For most of you, the answer is your mother. If a mother's love is so powerful, compassionate, selfless, ever giving, and ever caring, then what would divine love feel like? Think, feel, and seek it. Try to stay in the circle of love. Try to constantly seek and give love. If you seek, you will find it. Thanks for listening. Please leave your valuable comments below, and if you like this video, please share it. Till we meet again, take care. Lots of love. Bye.